Hi guys, my name is Samira. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be sharing with you how to make a stylish two-layered gathered dress. I'll be making use of floral fabric, 2 yards of it. Please subscribe, share, like and comment. What inspires you most, you can drop it in the comment section below, and you can turn notification bell to get notified to see my sewing tutorials next time. Always remember to improve your skills. Guys, keep on watching. Let's dive into today's tutorial. So this is my 2 yards of floral fabric that I'll be needing to achieve this style. So I'm going to fold it into 4 parts. First, I'm going to spread it. Then I'm going to cut out the parts that the front and the back piece. So I folded my fabric already into 4 parts. So that's what I'm showing you guys, that the fabric is folded into 4 parts. The front and the back piece, we are cutting it together. So I'll go ahead now to place my tape from my shoulder to my hemline area. So I'm going to mark my length by 20 inches. So I'm going to mark it on both sides. So my length is by 20 inches, which is the upper part. So I'm making the front and the back piece together. So I'm going to draw a straight line. So that's for the length measurement, which is 20 inches. Then I'll go ahead now to add my zipper by 1 inch. So my zipper side is by 1 inch. So that's what I'm marking now. So I'll go to my neckline now to mark 2 inches. So I'm going to also go down by 2 inches for the depth of my neckline. Then I'm going to give a curve, that's for the neckline. My shoulder is 12 inches, so I'm going to divide it by 2. So my shoulder divided by 2, that will give me 6 inches. So that's what I'm marking. So I'm marking the 6 inches for my shoulder. So I'm going to use my ruler to connect the lines together. That's for the shoulder measurement. I'll go ahead and mark from my shoulder to my chest line. So I'm going to mark 7.5 inches. So I'm going to go to my neckline now and mark 1 inch. Then I'm going to give a curve. That's for the back neckline. I hope you are following up this tutorial. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. So I'm going to reply you. Please keep on watching this video to the end. So right now I'm going to mark 1 inch to slope my shoulder. After that, I'll be using my hand to curve my armhole area, as you can see me doing in the video. So guys, keep on watching this video to the end and don't forget to share it with your loved ones. Also ask them to watch my tutorials down to the end. So I'm using 1 inch to slope my shoulder, trying to cross check my measurement. Don't forget my bust is around my chest line area, so that's where our bust measurement is. So I'm going to mark it now by 35 inches. Then I'm going to add 1 inch for my sewing allowance. So after that, I'm going to go to my waist measurement to mark it by 27 inches. Then I'm going to also add 1.5 inch for my sewing allowance. So after that, I'm going to connect the lines together. So I'm going to use my ruler to connect the lines together. So don't forget the style that we are making today, and we are making use of floral fabric, and it's 2 yards of it because of my body size. You can use more than that if you are making your own. So I'm going to mark 1 inch to curve my hemline area because the hemline area is not that straight. So I'm going to use my ruler to give that curve. After that, I'll be cutting it now. I want to take you back to the armhole area. It's not going to have a sleeve, so I'll be attaching pleated design on it. So I'm cutting now. So after cutting, I'm going to stitch the fabric, the front and the back together before joining the body parts. So I'm cutting now. So I'm cutting my armhole area out. So this style that we are making It's very simple to cut, and if you don't understand it, there's no problem. That means that you have to watch this video again. And if you have any question, you can also ask me. You can drop it in the comment section. If you have not commented, this is the time for you to comment. You can just say something nice to me. You can say something nice to my channel. Okay, so that's the cutting. So after cutting, we are going to stitch it, then we are going to join our body parts. So I've joined my body parts together, and don't forget, when joining your body parts, you need to divide your measurement by 2. So I'll start from my bust, which is by 35 inches. I'm going to divide it by 2. Then I'm going to mark my measurement. And this is how I'm going to stitch it when stitching it together. And I'm going to extend the length of my dress by the gathers that we are going to attach to it. So I'm going to my waist measurement, which is by 27 inches. I'm going to also divide it by 2. So that's what I'm measuring now. So I'm going to mark it. Then after that, I'm going to connect the lines together from my bust to my waist, and that's how I'm going to stitch it when stitching it together. So when joining your body parts, don't forget to divide your measurements by 2. Okay, so that's the body part that we are joining together. So the next step is for us to cut out our plinting. To get my plinted design, so I'll be folding my fabric like this, as you can see me doing in the video. So your own should look like this when folding your own. So I'm going to measure my width. The width is by 3 inches, and this is how I'm going to sew it when sewing it. Okay, so I'm going to plait it like this, and then I'll be using 1 inch to plait it out. So I've plaited it out. So I've also attached it to my top, that is the upper part of our dress that we are making. My dress has 2 layered gathers. So this is the first part of the layer. So I'll just go ahead now to take the length measurement. So the length is by 16 inches. So that's the 16 inches for the length, and I'm making use of 1.5 yard to gather it out. Okay, so your own should look like this when making your own. And if you have any question concerning this tutorial, you can drop it in the comment section. This is the first layer, and this is the second layer that we are going to use to complete the length of our dress. So the length is by 20 inches. So I'll be using 2 yards to gather it, and I'm going to run a straight stitch on it. So I'm going to do that by 1/2 inch. Okay, so this is the second layer. So I've done that already. So to get my gathers, so I have to draw the thread gently like this, as you can see me doing in the video, and I'm using my hand to support it so that the gathers can come out well. Okay, so this is the gathers. This is the first one. So now I'm going to attach it around my waistline of my dress. So this is how to attach it. So it's going to go around the waist of my dress. So I'll be using my pin to pin it around the waist, and this is how I'm going to stitch it when stitching it around the waist of my dress. So after this part, the dress will be ready for us to showcase. Guys, my dress came out well, beautiful and simple. Thank you for your contributions. I know you may be wondering how. Yes, by staying with me to the end. I know it's not easy to catch up. Don't give up, because winners don't give up. Please subscribe, share, like and comment. Say something nice to me. Turn notification bell to get notified to see my videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again. Bye bye.